Hello, everybody. How you guys doing tonight? I just got back from work. Thought I'd pop on real quick. Haven't been posting too much. I've been kind of busy. I got one of my pink shirts on for Stop Bullying. You can see this is just one of the ones that I have. But yeah, besides that, it was a good day at work. We had an interesting topic that we had brought up with some of our leadership with growth mindset. And in my recovery process of my addictions and the healing and the journey I've made to get to today, I use mindset all the time. Being open-minded to look at the different sides of things and how I view different situations and stuff like that, and some of the shit that I put myself through during the past, episodes that I would have. So there's lots of things when it comes to growth mindset, and it's something new, I guess. I'm learning more about it all the time, but it really we have people with fixed mindsets. I have a fixed mindset sometimes, and sometimes I have a growth mindset because sometimes I'm stubborn and pigheaded, and I have a hard time to be open to new ideas because I'm like, okay, I know this shit. I don't need help with it because I could be tired and frustrated or whatever the case is, and I'm not able to be open and accept the advice or the suggestions of others. The other side of me is very open and able to see things from two sides, understand there's always two sides of the coin, and a lot of times, open to new ideas, and a lot of things with us. I find that when we are working on problems and stuff like that, it's easy to take and look at situations, look at things that are coming down the pipe as far as work's concerned or whatever, my personal life, and blame others. That was a big thing in the past for me. I tried not to blame others, but I would. I would have situations in my life when I was, I felt that the cause of why I am how I am was because of someone else or because of something else, a situation or whatever. When I really needed to break it down and look at myself and figure out exactly what part I played in that equation and how I was going to get a solution out of it. And I don't always see things as clearly as I would like to on the first time around at face value when we're immersed in a situation, but I try to step back and understand things and take a breath, take a minute, whatever, and then reassess and jump back in there again, and usually I can usually start to see things in a better light. I know for a fact when I come to anything in my life and I'm on the pessimistic side, I'm on the cynical side, I feel like shit because I stay there. I nothing that goes on is right, and nothing is ever going to work out and all those things. Well, I'm living proof sitting here right now that you know things do change. I was immersed in a lot of abusive behavior to myself with alcohol and drugs, and not loving myself, and not caring about my personal health or what happened to me, and whatever. And I know that a lot of people are in that same situation. You don't have empathy or compassion for yourselves, where we could sit there and have empathy and compassion for everyone around us, even strangers, way before ourselves. So there's lots of things like that we go through constantly. But with this growth mindset, it's you know you don't have to be an expert on anything, when you're going into it, but you're willing to try it, and you're willing to look at things differently, and you're willing to understand that maybe it won't work out, but maybe it will, right? And that maybe it will is the portion that we're trying to get, more of. Everybody can sit there, like I said, and point the finger and blame somebody else for our personal situations or anything like that. But where are you coming up with the solutions? You know, if put somebody else down, say, ah, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, or this girl doesn't know what they're doing, or whatever, and they don't know me, they don't know what I'm going through. Like nobody, they haven't lived my life. We've got a million things that we rattle off constantly to to say to people as excuses. I've used them all. I've exhausted myself using these excuses. Um, and I'm tired. I'm tired of doing that. When I had to break it down, I had to look at the guy in the mirror, and every day, my integrity was chipped away a little bit more when I was not dealing with shit, doing things that I wouldn't normally do, and just becoming somebody that I didn't know anymore. And now trying to get back to have feel that love and feel that integrity about myself again. It's a bit of a hard road back, but it's worth the trip, right? So anyhow, when it comes to stuff like that, at the end of the day, I have to go back here to my room, back to my home, wherever I choose to reside that particular day, hotels or wherever I end up, and look myself in the mirror and either be accepting of, okay, I tried today, I'm sober today, and that was today was a good day, or I can go to bed disappointed in my actions, and perhaps I want to try something to be better the next day, because that level of success that we're maybe seeking, for me personally, it's only me that I'm in competition with. And when we can't have comparisons between ourselves, because we're only in competition with ourselves. It's apples and oranges when it comes to each other, different people, and stuff like that. We're all different people, and there's many similarities. We're not alone when it comes to the problems that we have. Everybody's got something. Everyone's suffering somehow. Not all suffering's equal, but to recognize that, and especially when you're in a hard place, it's very hard to think of anything else, because we're so consumed by those things that haunt us, and the pain and trauma, whatever it is that's eating us up inside. And it took me a long time to be able to really break it down, and start to ask those important questions, and get real answers from myself about, okay, this is how I got here, this is where I am now, but what am I going to do about it moving forward, and how am I going to get out of this position? And yeah, it's been a hell of a journey so far. A life worth living is definitely what I've been wanting, not just merely existing. And that before was kind of one of those things that I was doing, was just holding space, not really a good space. So I want to hold space for others. I do. That means being engaged and present. I don't want to just hold space and breathe air. And there's a big difference in the two things. Merely just existing, but when people are struggling, when you're dealing with addiction, and when you're dealing with heavy duty problems that many people, a lot of you are, I know that, it's very hard to think about anything else but that, right? And the positives seem very hard to come by, but they're there if you dig deep and you start looking for things, and find your self-worth, and love yourself again, and try to bring those things out. And you don't have to go back. People say, you go back to the person that you were, or things were different then. Well, of course things were different. All things were different yesterday, but the point is, you're here today, and you're moving forward to tomorrow. We're not worrying about yesterday. Whatever got you here, you're here now. So deal with that, and be happy about that, because there's a lot of people that aren't here with us, uh, who probably wish that they could. And I know there's a lot of people that aren't with us that I wish they could be. So appreciate what you have, and have some gratitude for those things, and start trying to look at that growth mindset of how am I going to make a change, what am I going to bring to the table today that's going to make a positive have a positive effect on somebody else's life, or whatever, just their day. It doesn't take a whole lot of energy to bring something out there and make somebody feel better, give somebody a compliment, whatever, just very simple things. Sometimes people want you to listen to them. Sometimes people just want to talk. Sometimes they want to talk with you and have a conversation. There's many ways that you can do those things. You just have to try them and see how it works. But anyways, I hope you guys had a great day. I'll try to get some things on getting some logos and stuff made up for the Broken Halo page here and stuff, and some new clothing and things that we're going to be making up soon enough. And I'll keep you posted on all that. So be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great night, folks. We'll see you later.